What's the one thing I would do if there was no consequences? I would probably just eat ice cream every day.
Oh,
day.
You went with the food. You went with the food. I like that.
I would just, I have a sweet tooth. If I could just eat sugar all the time, I would.
Yeah, with no consequences, no health issues, anything like that.
It's just like, oh, cool. I didn't gain any weight. I feel great.
I'll take the red dye. Doesn't matter, right?
Whatever you got. Cookies, ice cream. Yeah, I got a sweet tooth. I got to watch it.
This is Up and Country, powered by vLiveCast. I'm your host, Sue Bonzell, bringing you rising country artists direct from Nashville. Now let's get this show started. He's played with Tyler Rich and Chase Rice, and he's got new music. I'm excited. My very good friend, Dustin Saylor, is in the studios. Welcome, Dustin.
Well, thanks for having me.
I'm so excited that you're here.
Yes, me too. This place is amazing.
Now, you've come a long way to Nashville to be here for the interview. You came here strictly for this interview. That's the entire trip. That's why he came here. You got the hat on from Bodega Bay. You're from my hometown also. Talk about where you came from and where you grew up.
I come from Sebastopol, good old West County, Sonoma County. In
California.
California, excuse me. Sonoma County, California, Northern California. Beautiful hippie, I call it a hippie country, hick town. It's got hippies and hicks.
Yes.
But so I'm a little mixture of both, for sure. A little bit more hippie than probably cowboy, but I'm good with that.
Well, that was kind of the town and kind of how you grew up too.
Yep.
So you grew up playing music in the church, right?
I did, yes.
Wow.
I started at 15. I started in the youth group. Basically, the youth pastor looks at me and says, "You're going to be the guy that's going to do the music." I said, "Okay." So I grabbed a guitar and started learning and playing. And little did I know, I started writing songs right away, and I just haven't stopped since.
Now, you have a great story about going to try out for American Idol. Tell us about that experience and coming home from that experience.
Yeah, so I woke up at like 4 a.m. to go do my audition. It was a ton of people. It was a great experience. I didn't get past the first round, and so I was really, of course, really bummed out, really sad. Basically had a dark night of the soul moment and just was dark on myself, and I decided I'm just going to drive home. I had another night I was going to stay, but I was by myself, so I just got in the car, started driving home. And for about the first couple hours, I basically just thought, you know what, I just suck. Why am I even doing this? Who cares about music? I should just, whatever. And then, I don't know about Bakersfield up on the I-5. I took a turn and I started to think to myself, well, what are my favorite? At the time, I was really listening to like Coldplay. And so I was listening to that band as I was driving home, and my thought was they were all in. They fully committed. They were 100% committed to music. And at the time, I wasn't. I was bartending and going to college and playing some gigs here and there. And so I literally came home and quit my bartending job. And I haven't stopped doing music full time since.
And you're making a great living doing you gig a lot. How many gigs a month?
I do an average of 20 gigs a month, 22 gigs a month. It is a lot. It's like you do like in like 4 days, you'll do like 5 or 6 gigs. And then my fiance always says I'm retired because I have like 3 days off a week. But it's just fun. We're just teasing. But yeah, a lot of work, a lot of music. Truly grateful that I get to do music for my life.
And I love so your music is very it has a very positive vibe to it. And you and I have had a lot of conversations about your music, and that's kind of your thing is, I just want to affect people. I want to have people feel good with my music. And so a lot of the songs, you're right, you do amazing covers of so many songs, which you kind of got to do when you're gigging.
Absolutely.
But your music in particular, I want to talk about your album. And so The Simple Life is the album. Came out right
All right.
for the pandemic.
Yeah, we had an album release party planned April 10th of 2020, and obviously that didn't happen. And then just over the next 2 years, like we just wasn't working out. So we still haven't even had an official release of this EP that I made with my friends, and we're really happy about it. We're stoked on it. So I guess we're going to give it another shot. We're going to go for it and have I don't know what we're calling it, but another release.
So some kind of a re-release.
Re-release.
The last one we can call the release party half-baked.
Half-baked, that's right.
This will be full-baked.
Yeah, we're going to fully get baked for this one.
This might be a really good party. I don't know.
Let's go.
Just saying.
Let's go.
You did talk about being the hippie thing, like whatever. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So now you got the hat on for Bodega Bay. You have a boat.
I do have a boat.
Tell us about your boat. I know you spend a lot of time on your boat.
Okay, so I was given a boat in Bodega Bay. It's a 35-foot sailboat. It's a story. The boat stories. I've been given 2 boats in my life, and so I guess my last name's Saylor. I guess it's just meant to be. And this boat was given to me, I don't know, about a month ago. And there was a family living on it, and it was living on the hook, which means it's on the anchor, so it's not in a slip. And they lived on this boat for 2.5 years.
Wow.
I couldn't even imagine doing that in the winter.
Right.
The whole thing, you got to get on your little dinghy and go to shore to go to work every day. Forget that. Anyways, they decided to move out of California, and they were friends of mine, and they wanted the boat to go to someone they knew. And so they gave it to me, and I've been getting it sail ready, basically took everything off the boat and I started from scratch, and really excited to get out there in the ocean and go on those adventures. It's coming.
Now, the other boat that you have, you did a music video on that boat.
I did.
That was your Simple Life.
Yeah, Simple Life music videos on that sailboat. It's a little day. They call them a day cruiser. It's just a little 24-foot boat, perfect for just like filling up the ice chest on the boat and grabbing some beers and hanging out on the lake. It's a ton of fun.
So he's a sailor. So you got to spell it right, Saylor.
Yeah, that's right.
So Dustin Saylor, but he's a sailor.
Yeah.
So have you written any songs about sailing?
I just started writing a song like last week about it.
See, I didn't even know that. I just knew to ask that.
No, yeah, it's just like I got off working on the boat in Bodega Bay, and I came in. I was just in that mode of being creative and grabbed my guitar and started playing some. And it's just about the song's about like a sailing crew that it's the metaphors for life. Sometimes the wind's blowing, and sometimes the wind's not blowing, and you have to you're at mercy of the elements. And just trusting the process and the flow of what your life brings you.
That's life, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to trust the process sometimes.
You get so frustrated, especially when you're just sitting there wanting the wind to blow and your sails aren't moving. And you're just like, what am I gonna do?
I hear that. Okay, so you're here in Nashville. Any plans to move to Nashville?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but you're gonna come back.
Oh, we're coming back. Yeah, Venus and I have been having a great time.
That's awesome.
So much amazing music. We went to a songwriter round just a couple days ago, which was so much fun. The place was absolutely packed. All the songwriters did such a great job. It's just great to be around people who are writing songs, get their ideas, get that inspiration going. It gives you ideas. It's just good to be around.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, just and having the opportunities to meet different people and be exposed to different styles and all of that.
Great,
so you need to come back more often.
Yes, I will. That's the plan.
That's the plan. Okay, we're making plans. So I know you brought your guitar. Are you willing to play a little song for us?
Absolutely.
I think, can I make a request?
Sure.
Sunday morning breakfast?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So when we come back, Dustin's going to play the song Sunday Morning Breakfast, and we're going to talk just a little bit more, and we're going to play my world famous game, Truth or Truth with Dustin Saylor.
Well, my name's Dustin Saylor, and here's a song called Sunday Morning Breakfast. Best breakfast of the week. Sunday morning breakfast made just right. The way your baby girl smile reflects the sunlight. It got me thinking it's time to let go of that old life. And I wanna be the one that keeps you warm through the night. I'll help turn on your wrongs right and search no more. Rest your heart right here. And it's been cold and lonely for so long, and that's until you came along. 'Cause you see me for who I am, and behind those eyes, where my life begins. I don't want anyone else by my side, and baby, you're the one. Will you be my bride? And I must be dreaming every time I wake up next to you, with a love this deep. What's a man to do? You're all I see, and everything I've been waiting for. And it's been cold and lonely for so long, and that's until you came along. 'Cause you see me for who I am, and behind those eyes, where my life begins, I don't want anyone else by my side, and baby, you're the one. Will you be my bride? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Right by my side. Because you see me for who I am, and behind those eyes, where my life begins, and I don't want anyone else by my side, and yeah, you're the one. Will you be my bride? Yeah, you're the one. Will you be my bride? Oh yeah. It's Sunday morning breakfast, made just right.
All right, it's Dustin Saylor. That was Sunday Morning Breakfast. Probably one of my favorite songs off the album. It's got a lot of great songs, but that's one of my favorites. Now, I helped you on a lyric video for this, and added in some stock video for that. And you had mentioned, you're like, I like that there was some diversity, because I think that song really speaks to not just from a couple or a romantic standpoint, but like that family feel.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the song, Sunday Morning Breakfast.
Okay.
How did you write that song? What was the inspiration?
Okay, well, I had been a bachelor for about 10 years, and I started dating Venus at the time. And she had come over, and her daughter was with us, and it was Sunday morning. And all of a sudden, she's like making this breakfast and doing all this stuff. And then she hands me this beautiful plate of food, and I start eating it. It just like hits me. I'm like, I'm having Sunday morning breakfast. And I hadn't had a Sunday morning breakfast like that since I was a kid. My mom would always make Sunday morning breakfast before church. And it was a thing that we did as a family, my dad and my mom and my sisters. And so it just kind of reminded me of that. And so I grabbed my guitar and I started writing that song. And then I know I've been singing it ever since.
And still having Sunday morning breakfast.
Yeah, still having Sunday morning breakfast.
Okay, I got to ask, what's your favorite go-to breakfast food?
Well, it's not going to sound that good, but it is really good. I like what we make is a breakfast salad.
Breakfast salad.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's like you get this beautiful salad. You get all kinds of like dressings for it. Like we do healthier stuff. I don't know what the kind of dressings we always have. But
Homemade something.
We throw sausage in the salad and potatoes, avocados. We just kind of make a nice big breakfast salad, and it's always so good.
Yum. Breakfast salad. Okay, that's a new one. We might have to get the recipe for the breakfast salad.
Oh yeah, I'll make you a good breakfast salad. It doesn't sound good, but it is good.
All right. See, there we go. All right, we're gonna get into some more fun questions with my Truth or Truth game. So yes, let's do that now. I think I want to do that now.
Truth or Truth.
Are we ready? Truth or Truth. No more
go.
Truth or Dare. You just do Truth or Truth. It's all about the truth. You get to pick your own questions.
Oh, here we go. Tell us your cheesiest pickup line.
Well, you don't have to use them anymore.
No,
thank
I know.
goodness. But there was a time when you were a bachelor.
I know the line. I was never a pickup line guy because they are so cheesy.
Do you have like douchey friends who have some good ones?
Oh man. I was just like, I guess mine were always so bad. It was just awkward every time. I'd walk up, hey, what do you like to drink? That's my cheesy pickup.
What are you drinking?
Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't have a good one for this one.
Okay, so if you walked up to a bar and you said, hey, what are you drinking? Is there any drink that she could say where you're like, nah, I'm not interested?
Not interested. No. I'm actually pretty open.
Okay.
It could be anything from whiskey to wine, whatever she wants to drink, as long as she's fun to talk to.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good dating advice for the ladies out there, right? Be fun to talk to.
Yeah, be fun to talk to.
Order a drink.
All right. All right, here we go. What's the one thing you'd do if you knew there were no consequences? Oh, that's trouble.
That's one of my favorites. We get that one a lot, and I like that one.
What's the one thing I would do if there was no consequences? I would probably just eat ice cream every day.
Oh, you went with the food. You went with the food.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would just, I have a sweet tooth. If I could just eat sugar all the time, I would.
Yeah, with no consequences, no health issues, anything like that.
I was just like, oh, cool. I didn't gain any weight. I feel great.
I'll take the red dye. Doesn't matter, right?
Whatever you got. Cookies, ice cream. Yeah, I got a sweet tooth. I got to watch it.
I like that answer because I'm kind of that way with, like, I'm a foodie. And so it's like kind of like if I could just like eat food, never gain any weight.
Yeah, right.
You know, just eat as much as I want, and be like, oh, I'm good.
And then even sometimes just the gnarly, gross food too, like the burgers that are just
that's not gross.
At like 3 a.m. that you're going to a place you shouldn't be going to after you've been drinking all night.
Like the Waffle House out here in Nashville. 3 a.m. You're like, oh man, don't eat this in the light of day. Honestly, it's good at 3 a.m. 100%.
That's hilarious.
All right, let's do one more.
All right, one more. What do we got? Here we go. When was the last time you cried? Actually, I cried at the concert the other day because this one song was hitting me. It was the David Nail song, Rain on Me, I think he's called it.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah, it was a really good song, and he crushed it. And it just got me. Like, it hit my heart, and I was just, I got teared up. Yeah, he did great.
Yeah, I actually did that night too. There was a song about somebody was singing about their mama back home, and I was like, "Oh, hold it together, girl."
Yeah, music just hits you,
and that's exactly it. It's like that. The power of country music is, I think it goes beyond. I love a lot of genres of music, and I know you listen to a lot of different genres. But man, when it comes to country, like you said, it gets you. It gets you in the heart.
Something about it. There's something about country music. My mom says that she likes all kinds of music, but country's music is what she lives by. And it just kind of gives her, she has that, there's the morality, there's just family values, it's like everyday life. It's just speaking into our lives and being able to tell those stories. Gives us something to relate to, which is really nice. As
a friend of mine say, how come every single country song's about like beer and trucks and your girlfriend breaking up? And I'm like, because it's reality. I'm like, what part of that do you not understand?
Yeah, that's true. No, that's fine. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. All kinds of different country songs out there. But yeah, a lot of them about trucks. But the trucks, there's so many stories that happened in a truck.
Right?
Adventures, breakups, listening to music, going out with friends. Yeah, I mean, a truck can be many different things. Many different stories happens in trucks.
Yeah, it means more than just a truck.
Yeah, it's not about a truck.
It's more than just a truck. I think that might be your next song. I don't know. It's more than just a
truck. Yeah, that's a good song.
Okay, we just came up with a hook.
That's right.
All right, well, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your touring in Nashville to come out here to play with us and play your song. So Simple Life, you can get out now. Get it on all these streaming platforms, download, Spotify, iTunes, all the things. And for sure, we're going to be keeping an eye on Sunday Morning Breakfast because I have a feeling there's going to be a really good video coming out for that.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching Up in Country. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave us a comment. We do new episodes every Tuesday, and be sure to follow Up in Country on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And you can follow me too at Sue Bonzell on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.